So let's talk about inheritance in this video. So what actually is inheritance in object-oriented programming? As the term suggests, inheritance is something or acquiring the properties from the parent itself. So this is the real world example, but when it comes to programming, this defines the relationship between the parent class and the child class. So for example, if animal is a parent class, the class which is extending the animal class is going to be the child class, and it acquires the properties and methods defined in the animal class. Okay, so it can reuse uh, mm, that codes or the properties or the methods that has been defined in the animal class itself. So let's uh, take a look at an example. So let's create one class called animal. So let's say make sound. Okay, so make sound. So let's print something here. Animal makes sound. So this is a function make sound which is defined in the animal class. So now let's say animal can be of different types. For example, dog is an animal, right? So let's create a class which will extend the animal class. So without writing anything here, without implementing anything in the dog class law, so let's create an instance of the dog class and see what we get. Okay, and let's create one executable class file here and define one main function, and let's create one instance of dog class, new dog. Okay, so now what we get is that dog dot make sound. Okay, where does this make sound function method comes from in the dog class? We did not define any, so it is actually coming from the parent class, which is the animal class. So it's acquiring this child class is acquiring that um, the property and the method from the parent class. So this is the basic example of inheritance. Okay, so as you can see, animal makes sound actually it's coming from the parent class. So now let's define one another or a property here. Let's say private, let's say double. Let's say speed. So let's create a constructor here. So, okay, so let's create one function here which is going to be void move, and here I'm gonna print something, all animal, or let's type in this animal can move at an speed on this dot speed. Okay, So here, as you can see in the dog class, we have got an error because we have a parameterized constructor in the parent class, so we have to declare the constructor as well in the child class. Okay, so the super keyword here is actually acquiring that speed property from the parent class. So if you want to print out something like this out, speed acquired from the parent class, is that you have to type in speed. Okay, so let's get back to our example. So now this dog is expecting a parameter here, speed parameter. So let's give it 20. So what we get now is dog dot move. So see this the sequence of um, execution of the message. Okay, so first the message printed on the uh, dog constructor, that speed acquired from the parent plus 20. So the 20 we are defining here is not the property of dog. Actually, it's coming from the parent itself. Okay, so what if okay, so I don't want to give too deep in this example. I just want to keep it very simple. So the basic thing is that let's get back to the output again. So speed acquired from the parent class is 20. Animal makes sound. This animal can move at any speed 20. So everything of this dog is acquired from the parent class itself. So this is an example of inheritance. Okay, so this is very simple. So in the next video we are going to talk about the polymorphism.